From the banks of the Allegheny, welcome to Film Bits, Sicario, Part 9, and the final part. Well, when last we left, Alejandro had climbed into the car with Diaz, and they're going somewhere. Let's pick it up for this final segment. That's a nice little, whatever you would want to call that, compound, mansion, dwelling. It's a little bit more than a house. Slow push of that gate opening. And Alejandro is essentially in. I guess that's what happens to him. Oh, he is the Sicario. He is a bad man. The non-diegetic sound comes in. Back up to one of those drone shots. Villeneuve has scattered them throughout this film. We're in that heat vision. This lovely stone and marble work. Usage of the camera here, the variety of shots we'll see. We went wide. Went wide. Then we came in on that guy coming around the corner. The shift, we have the slow push here as Alejandro, who has been working the whole film to get here. Everything was about getting here. And now we are here. Oh, just spits inside his house. It's great. I like this wide because the family doesn't know he's there, but he's approaching, and we can kind of see that. That's a great shot, too, with him in shadow. And the contrast of the light and shadow. That'd be a nice place to have dinner every night with that open air. And he's just coming in. They still don't know. Eat, eat. This guy's not batting an eye. He knows. Eat. Ambient sound of the crickets. Everything quiet, except for just the noises. It's a nice line. The grieving lawyer, that's Alejandro. You can just see that realization is coming to the bad guy's wife. Now these boys are nervous, and now he's looking. So tense. Oh. Oh. Now, that is so beautifully done by Villeneuve. We are sitting there thinking Alejandro has lost a wife and a daughter. The bad guy looks over at his sons right before he says, "Don't do this in front of, my kids." Rather than show the children die, but giving us the knowledge that Alejandro indeed did kill those kids, we switch our focus back to Alejandro and the direction of his gun and the three shots and the falling forks and the sound that the falling forks make let us know, holy hell, he just killed those two kids and did it all in front of him. Oh, there is some aspect of Alejandro's character that might be off-putting to you, like, oh, I can't tolerate him killing the kids. To me, it's just this guy is like an avatar of vengeance, and it's eye for an eye, baby. Wife, kid, that's what's going to happen to you. And this great freeze frame of the guy's face. He knew he was going to die. Maybe somewhere inside he thought Alejandro would spare the family. Let's pick it back up. I love this. Just taking that time. And now we get the shot of the falling bodies. We don't see them killed, but now we cement it that those children are dead. I love the shot of the wife there, the red coming out of her, the blood coming out of her head. That's a great line. Go ahead and finish your meal. If he moves to get a gun, Alejandro's got him. He finishes his meal, it's his last meal. Oh! Or Alejandro just shoots his butt. An interesting shot with the Kate smoking the cigarette, shot through the gauzy kind of drapes, curtains. That seems like the natural ending of the movie, killing that guy. That definitely ends the main conflict and plot arc that we were on. But we still have Kate to deal with. She's still a big part of this. Without her inclusion, without her saying yes, none of this goes down because these operatives need the FBI to do what they were doing. And now Kate senses something. Oh. So Alejandro just broke into her apartment. Chilling. With a gun. That's a little ominous. I love how it's so casual, too. We don't know he has a gun until he says sit down, and then we see him with the gun. Is he going to kill her? I like the decision here at the walk. It's very stiff, fearful. Alejandro has the gun on her. Del Toro does such a great job in this role. Great acting by Blunt here, too. Second scene these two have had together. Remember, we talked earlier about how they're always connected, and this is how the movie's going to end, apparently, with this scene between the two of them again. Shot, reverse shot. Villeneuve hasn't used a ton of this. We already know where she stands with her professional ethics, and we know that this wasn't done by the book. And now he's asking her to do something that is completely tantamount to against her will. And just the way he tosses that pen, like, sign it. Like he knows she's going to sign it. Oh, there it is. I can't sign that. Ugh. And I felt like he was looking out for her and was friendly, and she reminds him of his daughter, but no. Maybe, but it's just a long hold on her. He's ruining her right here. As much as if he hurt her, like by shooting her and making her not able to fight her. Oh! Oh, gosh. Oh, I forgot that's what he did. I honestly did. Now, do you still like him? That's a great question. Oh, and the wife's a tear away. Blunt is just crushing it, as is Del Toro right now. Of course, the lighting here. She's obviously all bright and lit up. He's in the shadows. Villeneuve hitting you over the head. We hear the sounds of the pen on paper. Turns to her, goading her. Is this really what you want to do? This would be cold-blooded murder. She's not a wolf. We've almost had like 3 false finishes there. Well, two. Sorry, two. The murder at the hacienda, and then that scene. But we come here to this little boy. His father's gone. Doesn't know where he is. He just hasn't come home. And he loves his soccer. So his mom takes him. His mom knows. His mom knows what's up. It all gets their attention. But that's just life. Play ball. So why end on that note? I don't know. There's I'm sure a few reasons. I think the interpretation is we've gone through this whole movie, and yes, the powers that be that wanted that guy dead and had the perfect weapon in Alejandro to kill him. It still doesn't change a thing. And if anything, things maybe become a little bit worse because now there's a power vacuum and there's a struggle, and who's now going to take over that cartel? But life is what it is down there in Mexico. That boy is now without a father as a result of the people behind those very gunshots that we heard at the end. I think it's a very effective close. I think the natural feel of Alejandro walking off, and that's where the movie ends, that feels like it could be an ending. And of course, the earlier thing where he kills the drug lord at the hacienda felt like it could be an ending. But Villeneuve decides to go with this soccer scene, this little vignette at the very end, and I think it's a good, powerful, poignant ending. So there's Sicario. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you were watching this and you hadn't seen the film, or you went back and watched the second time and listened to me, that's great. Denis Villeneuve is definitely a good director and is someone whose other films I would seek out. I might do another one of his down the road. Still toying with the idea of maybe even doing Sicario Part 2. As I say these words, I haven't even watched it yet. I know it wasn't as critically well received as the first one was, but it's got Brolin and it's got Del Toro, so that'll get me in the door. Next time, brand new film. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.